This is example 6 found on page 116D. Okay, so I have the chord here and I have the chord spelled over here. Examining the 7th, I notice that it's a diminished 7th. So this chord is of a minor key. The question is, what minor key? Looking at the root factor of this chord as a leading tone, this is the leading tone in the key of E minor. So that's the key. It's in root position. Next, let's spell the dominant 7th chord. B, D sharp, F sharp, A. Once again, we're going to keep the common tone, which is D sharp. So the question is, what position is the dominant 7th chord in when the common tone is kept? And the answer is 6-5 position. I'm going to keep the rest of the common tones, A and F sharp. I'm going to move this voice stepwise to its nearest chord tone, and then resolve this chord accordingly. 5-6-5 always progresses to tonic in root position. I'm going to keep the common tone. I'm going to voice lead the 7th factor down by step and move the other note to the nearest chord tone for a complete tonic chord. This exercise is now solved accurately. Let's do one more. Number 10 is of a major key. As I say, you can be figuring out the chord while I'm copying. Okay? This chord is in root position. C, E flat, G flat, and B flat. C is the root factor. The 7th of this chord is minor, so therefore this is a half diminished 7th chord in root position. The root factor is the leading tone in a key. The key is D flat. So let's spell the dominant 7th chord now in the key of D flat. Its root is A flat, C, E flat, and G flat. Here's the dominant 7th chord. 3 common tones. Here, here, and here. So C is a common tone. G flat is a common tone. E flat is a common tone. C, E flat. Oh, and then the B resolves down by step to A flat. So the 7th is resolving down by step. Next we progress this. 5-6-5 onto 1. D flat. The 7th factor resolves down by step to F. And keep the common tone A flat. There we have it. So again, just following the rules, you can see that this is actually fairly smooth to navigate. So the steps are: number 1, spell the chord. Number 2, determine its root. Number 3, determine the key. Number 4, spell the dominant 7th chord. Number 5, keep 3 common tones, move the other voice down by step. And number 7, number 6, we voice lead to the appropriate position of the tonic triad, keeping the common tone and then taking the other notes to their appropriate positions. Resolve the 7th down by step, resolve the leading tone up if it's in the soprano, and so forth. Okay, so you've seen me do 2 exercises of these simple 3-chord and 2-chord frames. The next step is to look at how this chord fits into a full 4-part harmony exercise where it's found in a progression of chords with an approach and a departure.